Hello everybody, this is Ben again. Haven't seen you guys for a long time. Today actually as you guys see I'm in front of a Chinese map, so I'm just throwing some random things and give you a crash course on Chinese geography. As you see, this is a Chinese map. Funny thing is I have crossed out the People's Republic and it's just a map of China basically. So as you see, this is a Chinese map that contains the whole China's map, and as what I learned when I was back in mainland China, I was studying in elementary school in China, that they always taught that the Chinese map looks like a rooster. So sort of when you see this kind of shape, you do see like a rooster, and the funny quip that the teacher would throw at us is that this is the rooster's head, this is the tail, this is the whole rooster, and it happened to be two little eggs laying underneath. One is Hainan Island and the other is Taiwan, which is still very contentious subject matter as this is part of China's map. But we're not talking about politics today, so we're basically just talking about Chinese geography and crash course, 5 minutes. Alright, so China is contained of what we traditionally call, academically speaking, as China proper and Greater China or Outer China. So 5,000 years ago, China started from the heartland of China, which is today Heartland Province and Shanxi Province. This is where China originated, and then over thousands of years it started to expand and expand. So now China mainly consists of huge 5 major geopolitical parts, which is actually exemplifies the 5-color flag over here. I'll go through that one by one. The first one, the red, is Han ethnicity, which consists over 95% of Han ethnicity Chinese, and who are residing in China proper, which is this area, historically known as within the Great Wall. The Great Wall is somewhere that runs through here. So traditionally China, when we think of China, is just this heartland. This is China proper. And over the north, thanks very much to the Manchu invasion of China, it started the last Chinese historic dynasty, the Qing dynasty, who came down here. Then we included the vast amount of area of outer China, or greater China, which is mainly this northeastern area, traditionally known as Manchuria, but these days probably less people know about it. Chinese today call it northeastern 3 provinces, which is Heilongjiang, or the Black Dragon River province, and Jilin province, and Liaoning province. And then coming down to the second, that's actually yellow. Yellow represents the Manchus. So this is a second geopolitical part of the sovereign integrity of today's China. Then we have Mongolia, which is blue. So Mongolia, due to history, which I'm not going to go into, China only got part of the Mongolia, which is called the Inner Mongolia, or内Mongol. And the Outer Mongolia today is an independent state today. So, but these two historical, geological area, historically speaking, they're comprised of the same area. But these nomadic people, they could just go move out wherever they want to move out to. So during the Yuan dynasty, they're part of, they conquer a huge, vast areas. There's so many countries today that I'm not going to get into. Which is the Mongolians represent the blue. I guess they love the blue sky the most. And then the white represent, in Chinese ideas, the white represent the Muslims. So the Muslim today is actually in the western part, especially in the Ningxia autonomous region and Gansu province, Qinghai, which is actually used to be part of Tibet. But these Muslims are scattered around the western part of China. And then also, very importantly, the Uyghurs, who are also Muslims. So this huge area over here consists of Chinese ethnic minorities, but they're mainly, they're all Muslims. Most of them are Muslim. And these areas are vast. So Xinjiang autonomous region, or the Uyghur region, is also their province. And then we have Tibet, which is also a very contentious place that, politically speaking, that we're not going to get into. It's actually, I don't know why, but it's black. Black, believe it or not, is a powerful color, and it's something like the Tibetan people. They are represented by black, but out of historical purposes, actually from some obscurity. I don't even know where it is, but Tibetan people are around here. So they spread out actually to Qingdao province and all the way to a portion part of Sichuan and Yunnan. These are major provinces that comprise of traditional Tibetan land, but now it's getting carved up to different provinces and districts, autonomous regions. And the rest of it is just the Heartland China, all the different provinces, the name. I'm not going to go through one by one because even if I say it, you're not going to remember it. But this is the Heartland China, that what you remember, the stereotype Chinese are. They're actually just all comprised of people in the Heartland. And all the way down to Taiwan and Hainan Island, which is also just the southern part of China. And there's some special area I should point out, just because due to the recent history of China that we have Macau, which is colonized by the Portuguese, but now it's part of China since 1999. And of course there's Hong Kong right over here that's being colonized by the Brits since the 1840s, but got back to China since 1997. But it's still considered as special regions. And of course, the last but not least is Taiwan, which is still very contentious because they think that China is part of China owns Taiwan, but this is only theoretically, but because we have two political systems going on there. But since we're not talking about politics, and we're just talking about Chinese geography, so just get you a basic idea to remember that it looks like a shape of a rooster with two eggs down here. Thank you for watching, and I'll throw out some other stuff next time.